Another misconception is that bioinformatics is not really that difficult.
I have really two more questions. So the first is a little bit more about bioinformatics and how you would recommend someone who's interested in that to get started. Obviously, you have some great playlists on your channel. That can also obviously be one of the routes that they can take to get familiar. But what does that landscape look like? What are the opportunities in that field? Just a little bit more about that. That's something I'm not too experienced with.
So for bioinformatics to get started, as you mentioned, I have a couple of videos on the topic, and so
I'll link them.
Playlists or two playlists, linked down below. Another misconception is that bioinformatics is not really that difficult, although it encompasses a lot of domain knowledge. If you're going deep into a topic, you'll probably have to read more. But then getting started, all you need is just high school biology. And so I'm pretty sure that everyone has heard of DNA or proteins. Human beings we can describe a human being by their blood pressure, their heartbeats, like their glucose level. A molecule could be described by their molecular weight, their solubility. And so the analogy is quite similar. So that's essentially all you really need to know to actually build the model. But then the difficult part then comes at the interpretation. If you want to make sense of, okay, which features would influence the property that we want to predict, you'll probably have to read a lot. So for sure, you have to collaborate. It's not a one-man team or a one-person team. So if you're a bioinformatician, you built the model, you got some interesting features that might contribute to that property that you're predicting. It's always nice to have a collaborator who's a biologist, okay, and talk, okay, these are the features, what do you think about them? And then they could provide their domain expertise. And so I would believe that is teamwork. And so getting started, well, you could get started right today. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think something I really liked about what you said is that it's a combination of very specific biology knowledge. And so that subject area expertise with essentially the data science skill set. And in any data science role, that's what you're doing is you're taking what you know from statistics and machine learning and coding, and you're applying it to a specific domain. In this case, that domain is biology, no different than my work where I'm applying machine learning data science to golf for the most part and some other sports. I really have to dig down and understand the nature of those sports. Fortunately for me, golf, basketball, baseball is less complex than biology is, but it's a really important part of that whole process in whatever type of data science you're doing. So, dust off that biology textbook and some of those machine learning textbooks, and I think people will be able to pick up and learn definitely from your channel.
Thanks for watching this clip. Luckily for you, I picked 2 more clips that I think you might really enjoy. Either watch those or maybe check out the full episode.